I guess I could start talking about my next bike. I personally don't want to get rid of the VFR. I think it's going to be like a lifer project bike. And my next bike, once I save up some money for next year, man, it's windy. I might get a FZ1. And when I was at the Rock store on Saturday, really nice guy on an FZ1, like the older kind. It was the last generation of the carbureted models. It had the old R1 engine in it, and he told me, man, he put 40,000 miles on that bike by himself. He had maybe about 10 or 12 track days on it. He put a jet kit on it, slip-on, K&N, like the small little stuff. Went through maybe one chain, replaced the fork oil once, and I think I mentioned it already, he went down with it once already and cracked the fairing. He was holding his fairing together with zip ties. I want to do that one day. Of course I have to crash, but maybe I just take a hammer to my bike. But anyways, he told me it was a very solid bike, so I'm kind of sold on that. The bike was nice and big. I like big bikes. I like big bikes and I cannot lie. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I like big bikes because one, you can put a lot more stuff in it. They're more comfortable, and obviously they're nice and easy, you know. Like, I personally like my VFR compared to like a 600 Sport 600 is a decent size, you know. It's not super big like a crazy cruiser Sport Tourer, but it's manageable. It's good on the twisties, good on the straights. It's perfect all-arounder. So when I looked at the FZ1, it was almost the same size, just a little bit taller. So yeah, I might look into one of those being my next bike. Plus it's carbureted, everything's right there on the outside, so kind of easy to work on. You don't have to deal with bearings. The guy also had he had like frame sliders on the front, and he had frame sliders on the back, so it was pretty cool. And of course, yes, he's been down with it, and the frame sliders were kind of grinded down. And he's that type of guy like me. It's like, man, I don't want to replace that. And it shows character. It shows that you went down with the bike. It's true. I can't stand people that when they crash, they want to replace their fairings and with brand new fairings and stuff right away. It's like, why would you want to do that? It's like, it shows that your bike looks like it's never been used. So regardless, FZ1, my next bike.